Yep. Yep. We're about to see Frontier Man and somebody memed like woke one turned me into a meme. I'm about to show people that.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's lit. Yep. We're about to see Frontier Man.
We're good on Facebook. I mean YouTube.
Are we good on the Foxhole is the question.
It always starts off on the Foxhole.
I know, right? Come on, Foxhole. Right?
Yeah, you're good on Foxhole.
Woohoo. I just like the bass drop on my intro song.
Oh, that's why you don't want me to talk over it?
You can talk over it. You can talk over it. I don't want you to talk over the lizard. All right, let's let the lizard say his thing.
Well, you gotta give me a cue because I can't see it.
Watch Loyal2ThaFoil, but don't believe anything she says. Do your own research for yourself. Don't let other people think for you.
All right, he said his piece. Don't believe anything you hear here, folks. Right? Tyler, you're killing me, bruh. What is up, peeps? Right? Welcome to Friday Night Conspiracy Theory Trivia 15, Tyler. 15 with the Decider, the Kiwala, ready to go skiing. Look at this cat. What up, Belushi?
I can't believe that it's been 15 episodes.
I know, right?
I know that you did 2 without me, but I don't remember doing that many.
Man,
is it that much fun that we really just don't remember?
Yeah, I think so. Either that or we're in some kind of like time dilation, maybe some weird, I don't know, something's going on here. I mean, my computer lies to me about what time it is. It's all kinds of crazy. What the hell does booted user mean? I don't know. Anyway, what is up, people? What's up, Yuvonda? What up, Fearless? Frightening Me, Cassandra, Cads Potter, Greg Herrera, Davis is hey, Blue. Good to see you. Good to see you. One and only Toon Kid. Who else did I see in here? I totally stole your old song. No, I didn't, Alara. Hi, Alara. What up, Tamjarao? Share Within, Joyful June, Belushi. What's good? What up, AP? Good to see you. Oh, AP, are you still going live tomorrow night? AP is now on Twitch, guys. So if you don't know, now you know. Go follow. Yeah, good to see you guys. USA Land Shark, Mike Honcho. Tyler really likes when I read all the names.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna come in 5 minutes late.
Right?
Fearless said, "What the fuck, Tyler?"
He's geared up, man. He's ready.
I'm hitting the slopes after this, so I figured I'd just get dressed early.
Right? Ready to go.
Yeah.
But I really thought that said Narco Champion. I was like, damn, just come out with it, right? What up, Narco? What is it? Narco Hampton TV? That's right. Full family, right? Support. That's what's up.
We gotta start off the show playing that video.
We gotta start, man. You guys, listen. Did you guys see the dude get duct taped to his seat this week, talking shit on the on the Frontier Airlines? Hold on, this guy is my new hero. I want you to know. All right, I'm about to play it now, Tyler. I know you can't see it, but I'm about to let them.
I already watched it like 5 times already.
I know, my dude Alfredo Rivera. Right, here we go.
Belligerent passenger causing sheer chaos in the air. And it got so bad that flight attendants had to duct tape the man to his seat. Ever since masks were required on airplanes, flight attendants say that their work has become downright dangerous.
Now understand something. I'm a flight attendant. That means I attend the flights. Sometimes our job has us attending to crazy people. If you push us too far, you're going to have to attend this ass whooping. You see, because on this particular flight, I'm sitting in the jump seat and I'm just looking at him act a damn fool. He's spitting and cussing and going crazy. I say, that's enough. I got up and I walked over there. And by the way, this man smelled like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, 4 shots of Everclear alcohol, and regret. God. So I know something's about to go down. At this point, he touching all over my coworker's breast. And where he f***ed up at is when he touched my titties. Because I don't play that.
I don't play that.
So what I did is I took out the duct tape. I said, he got scared, start stuttering, say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I said, yeah, We about to mummify your ass now, boy. So we wrapped him up. Better than any Christmas present you ever see. He
Can
won't be
people
coming
see
on
you?
no more Frontier flights at all.
I'm sorry. He said I'm about to mummify your ass. That is my dude. Yeah, that is my dude. That is literally the best story ever, right? Hey, Demturd Red. Yeah, I'm not in the bunker yet. When the new toaster gets here, or when I go get the new toaster, should I rephrase that? There, I will stream to the bunker, and I'll be back live on Rokfin and stuff
He-
too. Thank you.
that go ahead. No, we can't just walk away from that video without breaking it down.
Break it down.
That guy has the hands down the best duct tape sound effects I've ever heard come out of a human's mouth.
He was on point with it,
It
right?
sounded exactly like it.
Right. And he was so serious, like in his eyes, he's like serious as shit, right? Like he wasn't about to
Yeah.
play that. Like y'all ain't about to act a fool on here with me. No, sir.
Kate said, What am I looking at the top left of my screen? Or what's in the top left of my screen? I guess that's me.
Oh, jeez.
I'm hitting the slopes tonight.
Right. That would be you, Tyler. He's ready to go
Mhm.
skiing, Quate. I mean,
I got these pit vipers were a gift, so I can't waste them.
rocking them with style, Tyler.
Yeah.
Rocking them with style.
And this jacket is legit from elementary school, and I'm not.
No.
It
Never
is.
would have guessed.
Yeah, and this this hat actually belonged to my grandpa, Missouri Jig and Eelers Fishing Club.
Jig and Eelers, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for the cookie, Biaphofia. Thanks for the phone, Blonde BLQ. Thanks, Vet and More. Hold on, let me pause this here. You guys are coming in so fast, I can't even scroll through here. Belushi, thanks for the cookie, right? And thank you, yeah, Vet and More for the cookie. Much love. Thank you for the gold pill love, guys. I cannot. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Did my YouTube go down? I'm about to
No.
have a fit. Okay.
We're on YouTube. Somebody just asked, I just don't know how he fit down the aisle of the plane.
I'm
That's
not
a-
going to say if I had that thought or not, but
It's a good
Right.
observation.
right? You guys, I cannot thank you enough for the gold pill love. Obviously, you guys are the best. While I'm giving thank yous, Tyler, this is the part where I get to read the names. I know you love it.
I thought you already did that.
No, I was just saying hi. Now I'm about to
Oh,
read the name.
man.
Man, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. You guys, your support keeps this stuff going. If you like my content and want to support my content, you can donate directly at loyal2thefoil.com or Cash App. My cash tag is in the description below. From my show with Methods, which was so much fun. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Thank you on Foxhole to Laura Q, Curly Kaylee, Belushi, Tam Jarrell, Scorp Brat, T. Roy Cooks, White Hat, Miracle Girly, Kaboomer, J Bell, Better Lately, Thick Ray, Neo, Racing Ray, Weaponized Truth, CK Whitehorse, Mama Bear, and Share Within. And on YouTube, thank you, Christina Love, for the super chat. You guys kick ass. I just want you to know that, right? I also got a particularly entertaining tribute from our dude Woke One, who turned. I noticed that he had left me.
Sorry, Kate just said, why does Tyler look like he just won NASCAR?
He did. He didn't tell you that's what he's doing.
It's Aaron hasn't even gone a week and Tyler's losing it.
Right.
It's killing
Completely
me.
lost it. Look at this, guys. I got the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. I got a tinfoil ball cap. There's dragons and aliens and a castle and shit. I guess Woke
The
felt
chat's
bad
killing me.
about leaving me off the wall. So much love and thank you for that.
This is what happens whenever they clone you guys. This is what I'm a clone now. There's that's hilarious. Said, looks like I won NASCAR or about to lose UFC. Getting ready for the
Right.
Ice Age. Somebody said I'm getting ready for the Solar Flash.
Pit Vipers might be good for the Solar Flash. That might work. Thanks for the cookie, Dem Turned Red. Clip, it keeps telling me booted user. It's coming up in gold. So if you're donating, much love to you. I have no idea what it is though. What else? Oh, I did want to talk about a conspiracy theory real quick. Be the Light was asking about Morgellons disease, Tyler. And
That's not a conspiracy theory.
no, it's a conspiracy. But
Yeah.
I think we're past the theory part, and I just wanted to real quick. I promised that I would say something about it. So there are people that literally get wires and fibers that multicolored that grow out of their skin. Right now, this could be nanotech. I think I think they're spraying us with shit. They spray us with metallic substance with nanoparticulate metallic matter all the time. And I think in some people maybe it's gotten activated uh, early. Can we say that? I mean, what do you think about it, Tyler?
Um,
What do you know about Morgellons?
Sorry, they said this Elise said sorry, this turned into a Tyler roast.
That's all
um,
right,
what do I know about it? I know
right?
you can't get Morgellons if you dress like this.
Probably not. You should be safe from all cabal related
Yeah,
infections if you're
this
dressed
is
like that,
this is an
right?
anti-COVID kit right here.
Right? Yeah.
Um,
It'll definitely protect you against STDs. I can tell you that.
Sexually transmitted demons.
That as well.
Yeah, I think that's actually what it means. And somewhere along the line, they just switched it from demons to disease.
That's a good theory. Good
I
theory.
mean, that's why they're attacking our sacral chakra all the time, and we have a hypersexualized population.
Man.
Morgellons, I think it's real. I mean, I remember I didn't know much about it, and then that show, Joe Rogan Questions Everything.
Yeah.
Uh, he went and actually visited that lady, and she filmed it. This literally crawling out of her
Coming
skin.
out of her skin. Yep.
Yeah, she filmed it. He saw it. It was undeniable. This thing had a life of its own.
Yeah.
And actually, one time I actually pulled something like that out of the heel of my foot. Uh,
Oh, snap.
this was years ago on a job site. I was walking around. I thought I had something in my shoe, and the work boots, they're not easy to untie and get off. So I sorry, this chat. I can't even look at the chat today. I kept taking off I finally like had to untie my boot, take it off, check, nothing there. And I did this like 3 times. What are you laughing at? Me or the chat?
Mike Honcho said, I feel like Tyler's about to ask me if I want to buy an 8-ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on now.
So you got your shoe off, right? I know that is. I had a starter
What do you want?
jacket in like I don't know, right?
Wait,
My
what's in
freshman
here?
year in high school. Oh God, do we even want to know what you just pulled out of your pocket, bruh?
It's an old folded up piece of paper. It's crumbling. Anyway, I had something coming out of my foot. I finally figured out there was something, and I pulled it out. It was looked like a white string. And yeah. All I know is this thing says Jimi Hendrix, the Grateful Dead.
What was you doing?
I have no idea. All right.
Ah, that's great. That's great.
Somebody said, Velcro.
Right?
They said, Tiffany said, you got watches in there? No, it's on the other side. Yeah.
Right. That's great. That's great. But yeah, Morgellons, like I don't, I think it's nanotech. I think it's been sprayed in the chemtrails and the whole 9 yards. So that's what that is, right? Ski slope dope dealer. Maybe. Maybe.
I gotta just take this stuff off if we're gonna do the show. There's no way.
Take it off. Right? Go ahead, Tyler.
There's no way I can.
You can't focus.
No, I can't.
I love the chats. They're hysterical. Hysterical.
All right, guys.
In
I'm
20
breaking
years, he'll pull a
character.
mask out of his pocket. Yeah.
I'm breaking character.
There he is.
There you go. Do you guys recognize that?
Right there he is.
Elise said maybe he sells snowmobiles. Used snowmobiles. This is killing me.
Maybe.
Let the roast continue.
I know, right? I love a good fucking roast session. Good Lord, Tyler, you deserve it just like that for sure.
I don't care.
For
Uh,
sure.
it was funny.
Right. Now,
Um,
Georgina's not with us anymore, Tiffany. I don't know what happened to Georgina.
she lost her place at the round table.
Oh, boy. Right. Hey, Alara, can you look and see, is Clip, thank you. I don't know what's going on here, but thank you for whatever it is, right? Um, all right, Tyler. Well, what are we
now
here
that
for,
I'm
man? Right?
now that I'm back,
Now that
we
you're
can
back,
start
now that you're back,
it. All
I got a question for you.
right, let's hear it.
All right. According to conspiracists, what common hand gesture is actually an Illuminati salute to Satan?
Yo, see, now I would have had the perfect.
The
If
perfect
I
get
had
up,
my outfit on, I could have done this.
right? Is it
I know what this is. Go ahead though.
is it A, the thumbs up, B, the okay sign, C, the high five, or D, the right-handed salute?
B.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because these cards were made in, like this deck was done in like 2016 or 2017, right? It's crazy that they co-opted that now and have made it uh, some symbol of this alleged right-wing fascism, which is a bunch of horse shit, right? Clearly it's the okay sign, guys. It's the okay sign. Do we know why? Do you know why, Tyler?
Do I know why it's the okay sign?
Yeah, why do they say that's the salute to Satan?
I don't know, but I'm gonna stop you from even showing the sign on camera
Yeah,
because
I thought about it.
somebody will screenshot that and we'll be framed forever.
I thought about it, right?
Um, yeah, is it's okay to Satan? Is that what it means?
Yeah, well, it makes a 666, theoretically.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Hmm. But that's crazy how they
Oh, it does. It
hmm
does. Okay.
they
I actually didn't know that.
yeah, they co-opted that and turned it all the way around, which is crazy. Um
And then they put it over the left eye, which is in particular whatever strange because of what we know about the left eye being a portal.
right?
Matthew Morning talks about all that stuff. Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Right? So yes, it was B, it was the okay sign, guys. Uh I won't write that number. Yeah, no doubt. You guys, they're all typing it into the chat now. All right. What 18th century European alchemist was referred to as the immortal count? Was it A, Saint Germain, B, Nostradamus, C, Count Dracula, or D, Count von Count?
See, I mean, is it the obvious?
Think it was Count Dracula? I don't know. Do you know who Count von Count is?
No, I don't. I should.
One, ah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Two,
Oh, that count. Yeah.
ah.
From Sesame Street or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Kate says the WP thing was an intentional hoax started on 4chan. I don't doubt it. Len, look what they did to it now.
People are saying A, C, Saint Germain, Count Chocula.
It was definitely Count Chocula, right? Yeah.
Yeah, UFO Mark says the 666 is in the Google symbol also. I do know that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Remember when their thing used to be "Don't be evil"? Like that was their slogan. "Don't be evil." That went
Was
away.
it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Google's
Yeah.
Google's little slogan catchphrase used to be "Don't be evil," and then they just gave up on that. I guess that only lasted for a few years. Shady bastards.
Don't
Uh,
be evil.
yeah. Look. Oh, I see some people getting it. It was a Saint Germain. You don't know who Saint Germain is?
I know Saint Germain.
Yeah, that's
I
the
didn't
immortal count. Allegedly, he
I
is
didn't know that though.
still alive and possibly running things. Like they have his. He's got a lot of people that look similar to what they say he looked like, which is kind of crazy. Why is what so awkward, Belushi?
Me?
Right? I don't know. Me,
Tiffany
us.
said Tyler did a video on that one. I did do. That's one of the two videos I have on my YouTube channel. I broke down all that symbolism in Google.
Yeah, they're crazy. All right. Yes, it was Saint Germain, Joyful June. Um, Walt Disney was a member of a group that documented the sightings of what creature? Walt Disney was a member of a group that documented sightings of what creature? Was it A, dwarves, B, mermaids, C, fairies, or D, wicked witches? Yes, I've heard that about him being the Pope, Tamjurao.
I don't know the answer to this. I'm interested.
It's kind of goofy considering what we know about Disney.
Yeah.
Like that this guy would be interested in documenting sighting. Well, I guess not. Documenting sightings of something paranormal, but you know,
I'm gonna go with fairies.
seeing as that he was hanging out with actual Nazis. Right? Tiffany says fairies. Right? Thumper Rose says Bigfoot. Fearless also says Bigfoot. You guys don't get to make up answers, right? Gnomes or fairies? Tinkerbell, right? It was fairies.
Boom.
Look at you, Tyler, right? It was fairies. Can you imagine this guy? Like literally trying to document fairies, fairy sightings. Like what do
Kate
you
thinks she had a fairy land on her in Eddie Seddy.
really?
Well, we don't. It was too quick to get a good look, but she, at a quick glance, she didn't. She wasn't able to identify it. So
She saw something land on her?
I saw it land on her too, but she got a good look at it. I didn't, and it took off flying. I mean, people actually have photographs of fairies out there, and like if you look at those photos, it's undeniable. I mean, it's a fairy or something. I don't know.
Was it cute? Or was it like
It was too quick to tell. I don't know. I just know something landed on her, and she thought it might have been a fairy. Maybe she's just crazy.
yeah, there was like a whole society dedicated, like the Fairy Investigation Society, that tried to like scientifically document sightings of fairies. Like it was a real thing, apparently. Right? Disney must have been high as fuck. Yeah, probably.
Fairy
Probably.
Investigation Society.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
The
was a thing.
FIS.
It was totally a thing. All right.
Fairy Investigation Group, FIG. The
The,
FIG group.
the figs.
The FIGs.
Damn figs. All right. What knowledge did the African Dogon tribe have that proved that they had been talking to aliens in the past? Was it A, that the earth was round? B, that the super bright star Sirius had a smaller star orbiting it? C, the equation E equals mc squared? Or D, that the moon was once part of the earth?
What was B?
That the super bright star Sirius had a smaller star orbiting it.
I'm going to say B.
You gonna go with B? Final answer?
Yeah.
What do you know about the Dogon tribe?
I know that they're the tribe that um came up with the name Jesus.
What? I've never heard that one.
According to the ancient secret of the flower of life, they didn't come up with the name Jesus. The first ET that they came in contact with was basically a walking fish, according to the ancient text. And there's actually old drawings of it and stuff.
That's where they got the hats. The mitre hats.
Exactly. And
the Pope wears now.
And they say that this is also where the Jesus fish came from.
Mm-hmm.
Was from this group of whatever, came down and just totally blew these people away because they didn't know. And I guess they like worship this group. I don't know. And that's
was their god was called Dagon, and their tribe is called Dogon.
Something Dagon I don't know was much the fish about
god. Joyful June, the question was, what knowledge did the African Dogon tribe have that proved that they had been talking to aliens in the past? I see.
It's got to be B because. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I see everybody is saying B, and the answer was B. That the super bright star Sirius had a smaller star orbiting it. They had some star charts.
Well, so Cad's Potter says dog star equals Dogon. And did I talk about the theory about how cannabis comes from the two dog
Yeah,
star.
I think we talked about that
Yeah.
last week.
So if that just all ties together.
From
Yeah.
the Latin
Interesting.
Cannae.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Dagon is Enki, Fearless says. And Ethiopia is the only place where the book of Enoch is in the Bible. I was listening to that again last night. Dogecoin tribe. I'm down with Doge.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. All right. How about an OG conspiracy theory question? Where did the second shooter allegedly hide in the Kennedy assassination? You got to at least wear the glasses, right?
In the bushes behind the grassy knoll.
Damn it, Tyler. It was the grassy knoll.
Sorry, guys. I mean, you said it was an OG one, right?
It was. It was, right? You guys know that, though. You guys knew that. Everybody knew that. It was the grassy knoll, man. I don't know because, and I don't know if this is the Mandela effect or what is going on, but like I saw a video where, number one, there's one video where it looks like the driver shot Kennedy. There's another video that posits that Jackie shot Kennedy. Have you seen these?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you guys covered that on the Mandela effect show.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there's that crazy shit where, okay, and for anybody that didn't see that show, how many people were in the car with JFK when he was shot? How many total people were in the car? Was it 4 or 6? I'm just curious what the chats have to say. Even my grandfather, who was alive at the time and swears, he's like, I'm gonna dig it out. He's like, I got the Life magazine that had it on the cover, like whatever from from the day that it had, or the day after it happened that it was published. And he swears to God that what they say now is wrong. So what do you think, guys? Were there 4 or 6?
So what do they say now? 6?
Now they say 6.
So here's the thing about the whole Mandela effect and timeline changes, because they go one and one together. If you had photographic or video evidence that there were 4 people in that timeline, there were 4 people. Let's just pretend we actually did change timelines. Even if you go back to that same magazine you had that showed 4 people, if you're on the new timeline,
it would show this timeline.
It would show 6 people. So that's where it's confusing. That's why everybody loses their mind over this stuff.
Yeah, well, but that's kind of crazy too, because there are people that have dug up the Sinbad movie that like have the VHS, the Sinbad movie, right?
They put the VHS in the VCR and press play, and I watched the video on YouTube years ago, and it was a real thing, and you can't find that video anywhere now.
Nowhere, but I've seen it too, which is crazy. But I
had an old friend of mine basically break up with me over that. He thought I lost my mind. He's like trying to tell me that Sinbad, because you know how Sinbad did the April Fool's thing and came out and
but that was whole after the fact.
I know, but I shared that video. And I was like, maybe he wasn't lying, blah blah, and he just like totally fact checked me and proved me wrong anyway. And he like, I was trying to like argue with him. I'm like, no, like I honestly believe this could have been possible. And I don't think he was having it. I think he just thought it went crazy.
My brother and I had the tape. Like we used to watch it. It was Sinbad. Like,
you had the tape?
We had the tape. It was one of his favorite movies, that and The Lost Boys. And we used to watch it all the time. And it was freaking Sinbad, I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
Absolutely, it was Sinbad. Yeah, I'm that old, right? Yes, I'm that old. But yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, now they say there were 6 people in the car. The governor of Texas and his wife were also in the car with JFK and Jackie O. But there were 4 people in that car. As far as, I mean, not that I was there, but as far as I can remember, there were 4 people in the car. Like that's what I thought.
Yeah. By the way, Sinbad's stand-up afros and bell bottoms is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Sinbad used to be pretty good, right?
His 90s comedy was great. And I don't know, it's clean. He just has a way of delivering things, you know.
Caswell says it was Berenstain. No, it was Berenstein, man.
I'm pretty sure Sinbad is anti-Trumper now.
Oh, without a doubt.
Which doesn't matter, but I think that's the direction he's going.
Right, without a doubt. What? Damn it, Belushi. I don't know what's going on over there with you, sir. Right? Yeah, Thumper Rose. They said 6 now. The governor of Texas and his wife were also allegedly in the car. All right. What mark did Elizabeth Hurley, Boy George, and the Pope have that proved they had been initiated into the Illuminati? Right? Was it A, a triangular birthmark? B, the letters NWO stamped on their wrist? C, a raised red rash on their forehead? Or D, left black eyes?
I'm going to go with A.
A triangular birthmark?
Yeah.
Seems legit.
I don't know, though. I don't know the answer to this one.
I don't know how. I think you literally were just talking about it.
Yeah, but I don't know what birthmarks they had. Read it again.
What
Maybe it'll
mark
did the black eyes.
Elizabeth Hurley, Boy George, and the Pope have that proved they had been initiated into the Illuminati? Right?
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. The black eyes.
But
I thought you meant they were the only 3 people who had it. And that's how. Never mind.
Right, everybody's like, D. Yes,
yeah.
The Black Eye Club. Right? There were a bunch of other people that had left black eyes. Who else?
Tons of them. That's why I didn't think that was the answer. I thought you meant what's something that only those 3 have.
Oh, I think that's just 3 examples they could fit on the card.
Yeah, but that's why I didn't guess black eye. Kate said black eye, dummy. Thanks.
Right? Left black eye. They are in the Black Eye Club. Frightening Me says left black eye is the left-hand path. Jesse Waters on Fox had one for months and months. I did not know that about Jesse Waters. Right? He's always I don't know. I thought he put out some good information on Fox, but maybe it's a trick. We never know with these people. Yeah, No Name had a left black eye. He sure did. Right? All right, here's another easy one. Death Meme says eye worm. Are we talking about the Vril now? Is that supposed to be the significance of the left black eye? Mittens did have one, right?
Speaking of that SSP video you guys played.
Oh, bruh. Right?
The reason I had you send that to me is because of the date. And the date that it's an old movie.
Oh, that's old as shit.
Like all this information that I know from that movie, from that video, I learned like a few years ago. And this was do you know the year of that?
Man, I don't know. That looked like it was filmed in the freaking 80s.
Yeah, exactly. And it was disclosing the SSP.
Mm-hmm.
And in details I had never heard about Operation.
It was good, right?
Paperclip, yeah.
Yeah, it was good. For those of you guys that don't know, there was a video that we were showing last night when we were Alara and I.
I'll put it in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat.
There you go. We were talking shit about NASA, but this video from the 80s that was up on YouTube. But I mean, there's a ton of good information in there. A ton of good information in there. You guys should watch it if you have time.
There it be. I just put it in the chat.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to rewatch it. I only watched it on your show, but I want to rewatch it because some of that stuff I didn't know. I was like, oh, wait a second.
That NASA document too is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Dennis Bushnell. Yeah, that dude is on one. Like, and these people, I mean, it's just completely. This is just normal. This is just the normal projection of things for these people. Like, it's insane. I mean. They had it laid out what they were going to do. I mean, that shit's that's 20 years old now. Almost. It's old as shit. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, here's an easy one. What secret Yale University fraternity is alleged to be a branch of the Illuminati? Is it A, the Dead Poets Society? B, Skull and Bones? C, the Ivy League Domination Order? Or D, the Eye and Triangle Club?
B.
Final answer.
Sure.
Right.
So during your show last night, I had this crazy moment on epiphany, realization, whatever. So when you said Barbara Bush was related to, you said Michael Aquino, but then it was somebody put in the chat. No, that was actually her father was Aleister
Aleister
Crowley.
Crowley, that she was conceived during one of those Thelema rituals out there that Parsons was hosting.
So I remember asking my mom in third grade. I knew I knew who Barbara Bush was, and I didn't know she didn't know how, and I remember asking her about Barbara Bush. I'm like, why do I know? And she's like, no, I don't think I don't remember. All I knew is like for some reason in third grade, I just knew who that was all of a sudden. And I remember it like weirding me out that I like couldn't figure out how I knew who she was in third grade. It like tripped me out back then. And I forgot about it all the way until last night when you guys were talking about it. It
Oh,
just
that's
like,
why you said you were having a moment.
yeah, it sparked that memory. And the only thing I can think of is why, unless she's like somehow involved in like the Montauk with the Kino and all these guys doing stuff, and let's just pretend I was in one of these programs. Like I don't know why I have a memory of her from third grade.
Bro,
Anyway,
listen,
I was tripping last night. I was like,
if
wait a second.
there's anybody on the planet that I am sure is a lizard, aside from the queen, it's the freaking Bushes.
Oh yeah,
Like, without a doubt, I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, without a doubt, them people are freaking lizards, man. They're absolutely lizards.
I agree.
And yes, guys, it was Skull and Bones. B. It was B. Obviously, Skull and Bones,
It
right?
said so was Queen E Lizard Breath.
Yes,
E
right.
Lizard E Lizard
Y-
Breath.
yes, definitely a freaking lizard, man. That's probably
What
that's probably one of my favorite conspiracy theories. I say that all the time, but the lizard people, man, like I'm pretty much convinced, you know, lizards and demons are probably close to the same thing. Either way, it's some lizards running some shit. Like I'm convinced of that for sure.
somebody said, what year were you in? What I guess what year was it?
What year
And
were
when I
you
was
in
in
third
third,
grade, Tyler? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this. Let me see when this jacket was made. I don't. I don't. Had to be like 94,
Gosh, you're such a youngin', dude.
90. No, maybe later than that. 90. It was later than that for sure. Actually, it was like 96. I don't know.
You guys are dying. You're a baby. It makes me feel so old. And yes, full lizard, Alara.
It
Full
wasn't
lizard.
94. It was older than that.
Man.
I don't know. I have no memory of my childhood. It's weird. Like when I try and put years to age and all that stuff, unless I do the math, but it's weird how you just don't automatically know. I don't.
See, I don't know. I was born in 1980, so it's very easy for me.
Yeah, I was born in 86. So
Are you not? Well, you're not that young. You definitely weren't in third grade in 96, dude.
no, that would have been 10. Yeah. Yeah, see?
Ah, all right. What is supposedly the name of the secret Nazi base located in or on Antarctica? Is it A, Cold Kraut, B, Von Igloo, might be Von Igloo, C, Farfig Newton, or D, New Swabia?
D.
Final answer,
Yes.
right? People laugh about the ice Nazis, but that's like totally a thing.
Legit. That's what part of my presentation was on Sedona. I sat there and proved it. There's actual information you can find that Google hasn't even scrubbed that validates it 100% that they were going to Antarctica as early as 1901.
Man, I don't doubt it.
Yeah,
Just like the Vatican helped sneak Nazis out during the war and send them
yeah,
to, Argentina, all kinds of
yeah.
crazy, where they then went to Antarctica, you know. Everybody's saying D, yes. Yes, it was New Swabia in New Schwabenland. That's what they called it, right?
Yep. New Schwaben. Yeah.
New Schwabenland. Um, but yeah, the ice Nazis are totally a thing. Okay. Clint Eastwood is the illegitimate son of what famous black and white film era actor? Is it A. Errol Flynn, B. Humphrey Bogart, C. James Stewart, or D. Stan Laurel?
B.
You have no idea who any of those people are, do you?
I know. I've heard the names. I mean, I'm not familiar with a lot of them.
Right?
Humphrey Bogart, I've heard. That's why I guessed that one.
B, final answer?
Sure, why not?
All right. Yes, fearless Farfignugan. Berenstein Land? Maybe. The Luftwaffe, right? That's what they did. They secretly made waffles, bruh. I'm convinced. Yeah, it's Stan Laurel. That one I actually have no idea who that is. It was D, Stan Laurel, right? Clint Eastwood. Um, he has this like farm in California somewhere that's kind of lit with an awesome restaurant I went to when I was out there. It was kind of weird, but I didn't realize he was the brunt of conspiracy theories.
Every place is kind of weird once you're awake. You start looking at all the
Dude,
architecture different, all the
man.
decorations, the statues.
Yes.
Yeah, you see when you start looking around, even your hometown, your home city, at some of the construction, you'll notice things.
Dude, I was raised Catholic, right? So when I go home, if I go home for some reason, and like we go to church, like it's with my grandfather, like I go, uh there are some really strange things in churches, man.
Mm-hmm. I
There are
agree
some
with that.
really strange things in
And
churches.
honestly, some of them actually have a creepy feeling.
Yes, Belushi
Yeah.
in Monterey. Hmm.
Some of them have a creepy feeling if you go back into them now.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little different. I don't know. I mean,
Not all of them. I'm just saying, like, it depends on which ones, because there was that one movie that was that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that basically depicted them like trafficking or something and raping kids right underneath the church, the chapel, like in the basement right there. I'm pretty sure that was disclosure. I just wonder how many churches across the country that was happening in.
man, I mean, look at what happened in Canada. Look what they've been unearthing in Canada recently at the schools that were run by the Catholic Church, where they were forcibly sending the indigenous kids, and they found thousands of bodies now. Like, and most of this just came. I mean, it's been coming to light, but that's why they were burning churches in Canada recently, is because they found um just mass graves of children from these
Mm,
schools where they had forcibly removed them from their families. And like, they had some of the people, I mean, this was up into the 60s and 70s, and some of the people are still alive talking about they remember when they would come and take their siblings, and you never knew if they were going to come back, and it was freaking crazy.
wow.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like, absolutely
Yes.
horrible. Um, yes, thousands. All right. Name the creature that brings people messages from the underworld, but only if you're Irish. Okay, is it A, a chupacabra, B, a pixie, C, a banshee, or D, Miss Cleo?
It's not a leprechaun.
Right, you would think. I
What's
don't
a
know.
pixie?
A isn't a pixie like an angry fairy?
Like pixie dust.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what were
Yeah,
the
but it was
options
my
again?
understanding that pixies are not the nicest. They're like tricky fairies,
Is
I
that why they
think.
give us? Is that why they gave us pixie sticks to make us naughty?
Right? I was a fan of pixie sticks.
What was the? What can you read the answers again?
Yeah, A, chupacabra, B, pixie, C, banshee, or D, Miss Cleo. Might
Miss
be Miss
Cleo
Cleo.
is that's a lady from the carpet commercials, isn't it?
Miss Cleo was the Jamaican
Oh yeah,
fortune
yeah,
teller that
yeah.
had
That's it, Miss
it.
Cleo.
You
Her,
can
yeah,
call Miss Cleo, right?
yeah. That's right. No, yeah, it was Miss Cleo. It has to be Pixie or Banshee.
Right? I don't know. I'm see that's everybody's pretty much decided on that, right? It's a banshee, guys. It's a banshee. They come and don't they scream? Like banshees like scream crazy things like when they come to see you apparently. Uh,
Mm.
you know,
I don't know.
allegedly. So I've been
I
told,
haven't gone down the Banshee hole.
right? I mean, they've got a
Uh,
long history in Irish tradition for sure.
Elise is laughing at my carpet commercials. Yeah, so there was and I'm not even thinking about it being a local, but there's a local carpet commercial that had this like lady that flew around on a magic carpet, and I can't remember her name now.
You thought it was
And
Miss
whenever
Cleo?
yeah, whenever you said Miss Cleo, that's what I thought
Miss
of.
Cleo, right?
Yeah.
Call me now, right? Right, Death Memes? All right, all right. Uh, Banshee whale at death. Yes, that's right, Matt Smith. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Name the Russian mystical faith healer that predicted a storm of fire would destroy most of life on August 23rd of 2013. Was it A, Igor Grabinsky, B, Vladimir Putin, C, Grigory Rasputin, or D, Pavel Chekhov? Might have been Chekhov,
C
man. He's on some bullshit sometimes.
C Rasputin.
You sure? Final answer?
Well, it's not Putin.
It might be.
Yeah.
We don't know. Is he a mystical faith healer? He could be. You know I'm a fan of Putin, actually.
Yeah, I'm not. I am too. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't. I think he might be benevolent. I don't care.
Yeah, granted, he's like definitely some kind of an autark and, criminally oriented, but he's definitely not down with that globalism shit.
Well, there's a reason that they've been trying to pin Russia
Oh, for
forever
sure. For sure.
Because Russia has all of the tools to destroy them.
For sure.
They're trying to they've been trying to pin Russia all along. Why?
Right.
Who is Russia? Why is Russia the enemy for real?
I mean, well, aside from, the whole old McCarthyism stuff that would appeal to the older folks, right?
Yeah.
Definitely now. I mean, Putin has been in power for a long time now, and he's actually done. And I know, like Ivanka would dispute this, but he did a lot of good for Russia as a whole. And like I said, he's never really been about that whole globalism shit, right?
Well, notice how the behavior between him and Trump.
Yes,
That was telling.
I thought so.
That was telling also. I mean, who knows? I don't think anybody at this point actually has their hands clean.
Oh,
Entirely.
listen. I don't think you can be in a position of power like that and just be like clean as a whistle.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know that
got there.
that's possible.
You got there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair because we actually don't know, and there could be some people who legitimately fell into it.
Maybe.
Maybe, but for the most part,
Kate
yeah.
says soccer ball. We have it all. Right? The soccer ball. So yeah, the Russian mystical faith healer. Yes, it was Rasputin.
Isn't that the football? Does she mean football by that?
No, Trump gave Putin a soccer ball, or vice
Oh
versa.
my gosh, I forgot all about that.
Hmm.
I was thinking the nuclear football.
No. They like
Um,
literally. I don't know which way it went. Did Putin give
yeah, that's
Trump the
right.
soccer ball, or the other way around?
Man, it's funny how like all that time has just come and gone, and like I forgot about half of that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. But Rasputin has a crazy story too. This dude, like, he was hard to kill. Uh, what they tried to poison him and it didn't work, and then they stabbed him a bunch of times and threw him in an ice. They had to like literally get him out of there some crazy way. Stabbed him a whole bunch of times and threw him into an icy river or some shit, and then he still might not have been dead. They had to, I don't know, some crazy thing with Rasputin, but I don't know. He worked his way into the family there too, to the czars.
Somebody said Rumpelstiltskin.
It might have been
Yeah.
Rumpelstiltskin, right? Putin gave POTUS the soccer ball. Sazzy
Okay.
Q says.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I know it was one way or the other, right? The conspiracy theory that claims the Hungarian immigrant Robert K. aided in the assassination of JFK is known as what? A. Thunderbird. B. The Hungarian hand. C. The K effect. Or D. Slipstream Zero.
Repeat the question, please.
The conspiracy theory that claims that the Hungarian immigrant Robert K. aided in the assassination of JFK is known as what? A. Thunderbird. B. The Hungarian hand. C. The K effect. Or D. Slipstream Zero.
I don't know. A.
A. Final answer?
Sure.
Did you ever go down the JF? Was that one of the
No.
first? Never?
I've never fully. I actually have not gone down the rabbit hole, but I've done a fair amount of research. But when I was looking into the JFK stuff, I was looking into the UFO stuff.
Right.
And his ties with all that, and then the 3-letter agencies. I never actually explored his death and all that stuff. The assassination, I didn't really go down that rabbit hole.
Can you imagine really believing that his death was not tied to all the shit he was doing?
Yeah, exactly. There's no way. If you look at what he was doing, I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, I would have killed him too. If I was the cabal.
Yeah, if you're an evil overlord, right?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Just crazy. But actually, let's see. Dave MC says A. Everybody's saying B. It is Thunderbird, Tyler. It was actually A. You got it right.
All right.
Look at that. Look at that.
Maybe it was in my subconscious.
Right? You just knew for some reason.
Maybe. No, when I don't know, I look at you. And
you try to decipher.
I read your mannerisms when you read the answers, and that's how I guess sometimes.
Oh, I'm going to have to mix it up, right? I have
Gave
to
away
mix
my
it up
secret.
on you.
No, it doesn't. Actually, a lot of times it doesn't work. That's why I get it wrong.
Let me see what's going on here. I haven't even taken a look at DLive. Let me see if it'll work. What's going on over there? Okay, experiencing missing time, hearing buzzing sounds, and having unexplained nosebleeds are all symptoms of what? A. Listening to NPR. B. Drinking fluoridated water.
Yep.
C. Being abducted by aliens. Or D. Trying to reason with the TSA. It might be trying to reason with the TSA.
Everything
man.
but C.
Right? Final answer? Right?
Yeah.
Golden Crisp says you're reading the answers off my glasses. Is that what you're doing, Tyler? It might be.
Man, if I should try and do that. Hold the card up. Let me see if I could do it. No, there's no way. I don't even see a reflection.
What is up, Morning Flower, Julie65, Russo202? Thank you for the lemons on DLive. And guys, yeah, thank you for Gold Pill and Lemon Love super chats. Your support means the world to me. I want you guys to know that. Who else is over here? Stony Joe, what up? Jeff B, good to see you. US Anon, hello, NX17, good to see you guys. Glad you're with us. Dem Turn Red says Rachel Maddow. Maybe. Yeah, so it's obviously it's C, guys, being abducted by aliens, although there are arguments to be made for all of them. Right?
Yeah, I
Missing
agree.
time, hearing buzzing sounds, unexplained nosebleeds, right?
The TSA for sure.
For sure. Right. Messing with that duct tape, dude.
Yeah,
that could be it too. That
could
be it. You mess with that duct tape, dude. It's curtains for you. I feel like I might have asked this one before. This was in my not asked pile. Let's see. Which U.S. president secretly traveled to Mars as part of Project Pegasus? Was it A. Reagan, B. Clinton, C. Obama, or D. Trump?
C.
final answer?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I actually, did we I think you might have asked this one before.
I feel like I have, but I don't know. Well, we
It could
asked.
be Reagan,
Could be. I mean,
but
Reagan was always talking about the aliens, right?
yeah, but I thought I read something where Obama went to Mars.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Right. Guess we'll have to see. Right. Uh, Project Pegasus. What do we know? I don't even. Why do I not remember specifically what they were doing with that?
I can
Was
go.
that
I can
they were stargating people to Mars? Is that what was going on with that, guys?
let
Yeah, there
me
you go. Yeah.
let me let
Look
me
into
tell
it,
you.
Tyler. Look into it.
So I embedded the John Lear report on our website. If anybody wants to go look at it, Journey to the Truth
I have that
podcast.
saved because I want to go over that in a video at some point.
Oh, well, I had Jermaine go over some of it in one of his videos, and it's so mind blowing. I mean, for being written in '87, um, but I think it talks about Project Pegasus. But that would be, but that's maybe when it started.
I want to say that's like stargating people to Mars, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Cad's Potter says they brought back a clone of Obama. Guys, it was Obama. Apparently, Obama did go to Mars, right, for Project Pegasus. Uh, Jump room, K. Rias. I thought so. I thought so. Did you find anything of import, Tyler?
No, I can't even, like it. I don't understand. Like I don't know. Our website doesn't make it into the algorithm
Hmm.
on Google for some
Imagine
reason.
that. They recently had to revamp their algorithms again, I'm convinced, because now you can't look up anything. Even if you type in a specific conspiracy theory, it will only bring up debunks. Like you have to use like DuckDuckGo or something
Hmm.
else.
Yeah, they're not messing around anymore.
No. Uh-uh. And as a matter of fact, I saw that they started sanitizing videos about 9/11 and something else on YouTube too. Like even old videos.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either. All right, let's see here. So this discloses Majestic 12, Project Sign, Project Aquarius, Project Sigma, Project Plato, Project Pounce, Project Red Light, Project Snowbird, Project Aquarius. I think I already said that. Project Excalibur, Project Blue Book, um, Operation UFO, Operation Moondust, Operation Blue Fly. No, Pegasus
No
isn't in here.
Pegasus? Yeah, I think that's right, K-Ria, that it was a jump room to Mars. And were they taking people over there as slaves for that one?
That's what now I'm confused about Pegasus. What's Stargate?
That was the remote viewing.
That was, yes, that was a remote
Yeah,
viewing.
that was remote viewing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, thanks for the follow, Georgia Patriot.
I know, but I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to look it up now because
Right? And thanks for
I
the
feel like
cookie,
that's
Navy
something I should
Vet.
know.
A Navy Vet says go check out timetransportal.com. Does that talk about Pegasus? I would type it. I'm scared to pull anything up, guys. I think I got lucky with the DLive. YouTube blocks your YouTube is blocking a lot of comments off my channel. It'll show up in my notifications on my phone, and then I'll go to look for it in my managed channel, and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even there. It's the craziest shit. So it's not me, guys. If you make a comment to me and I don't respond to it on YouTube, it's not me. I try to respond to everybody's comments on YouTube. Joyful June says, "What was Project Aquarius?"
I'd have to pull it back up if you want me to read it.
Yeah, go look and see what it is. Right. While you're doing that,
Well, I'm already here.
oh, okay. Are we still launching rainbow dildo rockets into space? Yes,
Yeah, we are.
Belushi, we are, right? It's the only way to fly.
Established in 1960, after the U.S. established communications with the ETs, the mission of this, oh, that's Project Plato. Sorry,
Oops.
Project Aquarius.
Yes.
Established in 1953 by President Eisenhower under control of MJ-12 and Project Sign. The project contains all information collected by the United States since it began investigating UFOs, unidentified flying objects, and IACs, identified alien craft. At the time we saw this information, it existed in approximately 15 or 16 volumes. This project became an independent project when Project Sign was eliminated in 1960. Project Aquarius referred to aliens as alien life forms. The mission of Project Aquarius was to gather all scientific, technological, medical, and intelligence information from UFO and IAC sightings and contact with alien life forms. The information was to be used in the space program.
I wonder if that's where they came up with the Heinz 57 book. Thank you for the cookie again, Navy vet. Thank you, Shanjo, for the cookie. Good to see you. And another cookie. Thank you.
And then Project Sigma, Project Plato, and Project Pluto, and Project Pounce, and Project Red Light, Snowbird. They're all projects under Aquarius. So Aquarius is like the head.
Like an umbrella project.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Thanks again for the cookie, Navy vet. Time crystals driven non-equilibrium quantum systems. Alara and I have talked about time crystals a couple of times on Space Force News. Thank you for the gold pill love, guys. It's the best way to help me in my shenanigans, right? Alien life fungus. Fearless, what the hell are you talking about, man? Right?
Alien life forms. That's what they're referring to in that document. ALF, ALF. That's what ALF comes from.
I gotcha. All right. In 2016,
Hillary.
No, man. Come on, man. In 2016, rapper singer Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., known as B.O.B., publicly endorsed what theory? A. Ancient aliens. B. Flat Earth. C. The New World Order. Or D. Tupac is still alive.
D.
I mean, that seems legit. Tupac could still be alive, man.
Well, I mean, from what we know about clones, yeah.
Right?
Almost all of these guys can still be alive.
Tupac could still be alive. For sure.
What was the guy's name?
It was
Billy
B.O.B.
Ray Cyrus?
No. In 2016, rapper singer Bobby Ray Simmons Jr., known as B.O.B., publicly endorsed what theory? Was it A. Ancient aliens, B. Flat Earth, C. The New World Order, or D. Tupac Shakur is still alive?
I'm gonna say D.
People
are saying flat Earth also, but I don't know.
Well, it was the flat Earth, in fact.
Was it?
Yeah, he actually had got a bunch of people on that train. As a matter of fact, I remember I was like, "What the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, the Earth is not flat, man." I mean, not that I'm hating on any good, well thought out conspiracy theories, but I'm convinced the Earth is not flat. Right?
That's what I knew there was some flat earthers in Sedona at that conference, so
man.
So I purposely added two things in my presentation about how
don't antagonize the flurfers, yo.
Well, right? I mean, I just wanted, because this information maybe they didn't know that Fabian Bellinghausen, the Russian naval officer who discovered Antarctica in 1820, says he circumnavigated the continent twice before mapping it. How do you do that if it's an ice wall? And then Operation High Jump said that they encircled the continent in two directions before they attacked.
And said that they were looking for bases in the continent.
Yeah.
That's
so anyway, there are two. Those are two things. You either have to discredit the discovery of Antarctica and discount Operation High Jump and just act like they didn't exist and those are totally fake and that information is bogus, or the flat Earth.
PJ Zwerink says it sure is flat. I'll tell you this: of all the conspiracy theories and the groups of conspiracy theorists that follow those theories, Flat earthers will die on that hill, man. Like they are down. They are down for their theory for sure. It's
Well, that's
almost as serious as like crypto gangs. Like like the Doge
mhm.
bros is always arguing with the Bitcoin bros. Is always
Yeah, yeah.
like it's like like they
Yeah,
ride for that for
they're going
sure.
to the grave with it. Yeah.
For
Well,
sure.
Ivan Teller, whenever I asked him when we were channeling, I've said this on the show before, but I asked, is the earth flat? And he said, no, but there are dimensions where it is flat. And the flat earthers are tapping into those dimensions and they're
Could
getting their
be.
information. So they're getting their information from that dimension, and that is their truth. Um,
Could be.
yeah, I mean, that's something to think about, something we don't think about.
Right. Right. I don't know. Like, I mean, well, that was like one of the things, like last night talking about NASA. I mean, that's something we definitely agree on. Those cats lie, you know.
Yeah. Never a straight answer. That's what it
Never,
stands for.
never. Right. What up, Cuddy? I see my cousin in the chat on YouTube. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out. All right. Well, this one's. What organization do conspiracists believe was behind the death of Diana, Princess of Wales? Was it A, the CIA, B, the Men in Black, C, MI6, or D, Scotland Yard?
The Scotland Yard.
Right? Who killed Princess Di? The CIA, B, the Men in Black, C, MI6, or D, Scotland Yard? Right? I bet Europeans have a bunch of conspiracy theories that we really haven't looked into much. Like, did you ever go down that rabbit hole?
What of that?
Yes.
No, not. That's what I'm trying to think. Like MI6 kind of sounds like it could be possible. What was A?
A is the CIA, B is the Men in Black, C is MI6, and D is Scotland Yard.
Well, Scott. Yeah, maybe it could be CIA easily.
Man, they kill everybody, right?
Yeah, exactly. I say A or C.
A or C.
I'm gonna say C, just because.
Okay. See a lot. Yeah, it was C. Apparently, MI6 killed Princess Di. Wasn't there like I was under the impression that she was not down with the whole lizard people thing, right? And wasn't she dating like Dodi Fayed?
She wanted out.
Yeah,
She
yes.
was miserable.
She was like,
She
I'm done.
hated. Yeah, she tried exposing some stuff. Yeah, wasn't gonna. I mean,
I
yeah,
mean, and like what? The car wrecked it. Like they claim she was what running from the paparazzi.
yeah.
Come on, man.
There's the whole thing that her clone was killed. She's still alive. There,
Well, yes. There's all.
I've read.
Listen, you know,
That's always a theory for every death
I
anymore.
know, like the clone conspiracy, like I do believe we clone people, but like the people that rock hard with the clone theory that like everybody's a clone, I don't know about that one, man.
I think it's possible that somebody like her could have had a clone.
Why would they give her a way out like that though?
Never know.
I mean, like if she's not rocking with the lizards, then you'd think they'd actually want to kill her, like just finito, right? I don't know. I don't know, man.
Who was it? JCK. She's a remote viewer. Somehow she tapped in and said that Princess Diana's still alive.
Hmm.
Even
maybe on another timeline. Hell, we don't know.
What was in my book, the Carrie Cassidy's book? She talks about like an underground civilization where all these people that we thought died in the public eye are actually living down there now. And she, like, one of the guys she interviewed a few times was like disclosing this. And I think Princess Diana might have been one that on that list. I know Michael Jackson was. I know.
Hey, Neo. Good to see
yeah.
you. Thanks for the gold pills. Much love to you. I see a bunch of people saying they think that she was pregnant at the time too.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe.
Maybe they knew that she was having a reptilian baby. So they faked her death so they can raise the baby in captivity.
Maybe. We should start some
I
conspiracy
have no
theories on
idea.
this channel, dude.
I have
Right?
no idea.
Just make up our whole own shit. I'm convinced. Um, Elise, I'm proud of you. You are now eating chocolate. That's fantastic. So I just want to let everybody know. Right? Well, now everybody knows. All right. Who was murdered by the CIA to prevent her from revealing secrets learned from the U.S. president? Was it
Marilyn
A?
Monroe.
Tyler?
Was that right?
Yes.
You're not supposed that. See, that's where you're supposed to work on your poker face.
Bruh, like when it's actually one of the answers, like clearly, I mean, there might have been some people that didn't know that, right?
Well, that they actually broke that down in Stephen Greer's documentary, Unacknowledged, which I actually recommend, even though we know about Stephen Greer. I still recommend that documentary.
What did he say?
They broke that down, how she was killed because of that. Read the question again. What did the question say?
Who was murdered by the CIA to prevent her from revealing secrets learned from the U.S. president?
Yeah, she was having an affair with JFK, and
Yes.
he was feeding her information about what he wanted to disclose. So because they were together, she immediately, guilty by association. So
Wasn't
they
she
killed her.
sleeping with his brother too, or something?
I mean, I don't know.
Allegedly. Who wasn't murdered by the CIA? I know, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. Everybody. Um, yeah, it was Maryland, obviously. All right. All right.
Wait. What were the other options? I want to hear them. That's fun.
Brittany Murphy, Nicole DeHuff, Audrey Hepburn, or Marilyn Monroe?
Um, Marilyn Monroe.
Final answer?
Yeah. All right. Next question.
All right.
Pillow talk, baby.
How did aliens help the ancient Egyptians build the Great Pyramid of Giza? A. They infused them with super strength. B. They bioengineered camels to help pull up the stones. C. They used their technology to levitate the stones. Or D. They put up motivational posters around the worksite.
D. I've never heard that one.
Right. It was clearly the motivational posters, guys.
Do it.
Come on.
It only weighs 5 tons. You
right.
can do it.
You can do it.
5 tons is as light as a feather if you believe it is.
Right. Believe
C.
you can achieve. Right.
It's C.
Help them levitate. That's final answer? Or it could be bioengineered camels, dude. I mean, that seems legit, right? Camels are kind of weird. They have that
Could
weird. Have you ever seen the inside of their nostrils? They can hold water in there for a long time. Like days they can go without. They've got those weirdo fat humps on their back. Camels are a weird breed, man.
I mean, they probably evolved to, thrive in the desert environment.
Right? No, that's too easy, Tyler. Evolution? What do you mean? Thank you, Karen Hare, for the cookie. Karen from Sedona says hi to Justin. Who's Justin?
I don't know. Who's Justin?
I don't know, Karen Hare. Are you talking about Tyler? Is Tyler Justin?
Maybe with my glasses on, I am.
That would make good sense. Right? Your alter ego. Yeah, it was
just in time.
They used their technology to levitate the stones. I know we've talked about this before. Acoustic levitation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Jason. Okay, Jason. Karen from Sedona says hi. Thank you for the cookie. Hey, CK Whitehorse. Thank you for the cookie. Much love to you too. All right, in 2015, conspiracists, obviously, proposed that the weird properties of Tabby's star must be caused by what alien device?
Are you reading that comment?
No, Karen Hare said yes. Tyler. Hi, Tyler. Karen from Sedona says hi.
Oh, hey, Karen. Now that she got my name right.
Right. And thank you for the cookie. Right?
I probably, with the jacket on, I was Jason. With the glasses on, I was Justin.
Well, then it all makes sense, right? Clearly.
Can Tyler Kiwala get a donut? I've seen that emoji before, Kate.
A donut, right? Egyptians did not build the pyramids, Cat Spotter says. I don't know. All right, guys. In 2015, conspiracists proposed that the weird properties of Tabby's star must be caused by what alien device? A, an artificial wormhole. B, a 14 gigawatt laser array. C, a Dyson sphere. Or D, quantum surge powered spaceships.
Isn't a Dyson sphere a vacuum?
It is, in fact, a vacuum. Indeed.
Dyson sphere.
All right.
That's my answer.
Final answer. All right. Matt Smith says Dyson sphere.
I see that.
What's Tabby's star? They had found a star that was blinking out in an odd way. They had found a star that was blinking out in an odd way. So, was that caused by an artificial wormhole? Was it caused by a 14 gigawatt laser array? Was it caused by a Dyson sphere or a quantum surge powered spaceships? Fearless is Dyson sphere since no one answered. Everybody's answering. What do you mean? Alara says no, they didn't. Alien did. Are we still talking about the Egyptians and the pyramids, guys? But yes, it was a Dyson sphere. Kiwala is correct. Right.
Sorry.
What? Donut taco?
Yeah, donut talk about it. Yeah.
Flux capacitor could have been. Right. A Dyson sphere is something they build around a star to collect the energy of the star to use it to power a theoretical society. And this star was like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a solid mass. It could be some sort of a rotating, but they thought that maybe that was what was causing the star to flicker. Which
in the Ancient Secret of the Flower of Life, they talk about the pyramids being built in another dimension, actually.
And what, brought here?
No, they were somehow built in another dimension and
then phased in here.
Yeah, I don't know, but they said it was the building technique wouldn't make any sense, but they had to make it look like it was built in a way that man could have done it, so it could fit our collective narrative. Something along those lines. It's been so long since I read that book. I don't know, but anyway, they claim it was built in another dimension. It's a claim.
And I don't know if anybody checked for Morse code. I assume you mean with Tabby Star. Shit.
You know how you said it creates like basically a sphere around it.
Mm-hmm.
I've had this idea for construction projects. I know we have the technology to put some type of force field or create an atmosphere around whatever. I'm sure we do. Like an island or something. Let's just pretend you can put some type of dome that can control the atmosphere and like
I don't see why not.
Exist outside of the weather. I've thought about this when I was back in construction. I was like, because the jobs would be delayed so long, depending on weather and what time of year and all that stuff. I said, man, if you could be like, once this technology rolls out, if you could be one of the first ones to develop this atmospheric bubble that surround to encompass your job site,
right,
while you're building, you could cut the schedule in half because you're gonna have perfect conditions all the time.
That'd be some high tech shit, man.
I'll get there.
Right? It could work. It could work.
I have no idea how, but I'll do it.
Yeah, it was a Dyson sphere, guys. I'm sorry, Joan of Sark. That sucks. All right, flat earther friends. What science is used to prove the Earth is flat? Is it A, molecular chemistry, B, quantum geology, C, zetetic astronomy, or D, tryonic physics?
They all sound made up.
Do they?
No, I don't know the answer to that.
Ooh. Did you read my facial expressions?
No, I wasn't actually looking.
You went here. Let's do it. What science is used to prove that the Earth is flat? Is it A, molecular chemistry, B, quantum geology, C, zetetic astronomy, or D, tryonic physics?
B. Based on your physical appearance only.
Okay. All right. Golden Crisp got a wand. Is in gold pill jail for now. That's okay, fam. I appreciate you supporting my friend Yuvonda. Yuvonda, who made me these awesome wands, right? Belushi is
Yolanda.
convinced. Yuvonda.
No, Yolanda.
Yowanda, whose information is in the description below on my channel if you want to go check out her awesome stuff. She made me a cool tinfoil hat pyramid too, which, honest to God, since I've sat it here, I haven't had a headache from this freaking router in a week and a half, 2 weeks now. It's
It's
awesome.
amazing what that stuff does. Yeah.
Man. Right? Belushi's convinced that I can send Juju with the wand. He says that
Everyone's saying C.
it is. Yeah,
Damn.
it is Zetetic astronomy.
I've
This
never even heard of that.
the dude made a whole book. Um, made a whole book about this, Zetetic way of looking at things. I forget what it's called. Book of Zetetic astronomy, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had like a cult following. This was like one of the first flat earther guys, and it's used to this day to, debate the flatness of the earth. Um,
The one thing that I've seen that you can't debunk, I don't care who you are, is I've literally watched the test be done. So you set a laser up
yes.
on the shore, on the beach,
Hmm.
and then you have a target on a boat, and the laser hits this dead center of the target. If the earth is flat, the further away the boat gets, the laser should hit that target all the time. But they get so far away, the laser is like 50 feet above the boat, 100 feet above the boat. It's just way up, and it gets so high they can't even measure where the laser is hitting
Right.
anymore because they have gone around the curve. That's a real test that's been proven over and over, and I don't understand. Yeah.
I don't know, Tyler. I don't know. I've seen some of the flat Earth videos where they've tried to replicate the same test a couple of times, as a matter of
Yeah.
fact. Somebody just asked me, I think Matt asked me about camp disclosure. Guys, so August 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, um, our friends Jace and Alexis are going to be speaking at Camp Disclosure. Where is it at? In Georgia.
Georgia.
Yes, but
Yeah.
in Helena, Georgia. Which
I
one?
don't, it's near, I don't know. It's near, it's like in an unknown town, I think, but it's near. I have no idea actually. I can't read this graphic.
Well, you sent it to me,
I
right?
know, but that was the best one I could find.
Yeah. Who else is going to be there? Christina Lee Dobbs is going to be there. But yeah, that is. If you guys want to find out about that, campdisclosure.com. They've still got tickets available. Go check it out. Should be a ton of fun. So yeah, there you go. That would be in
And
Helen, Georgia. Shuman Being says
you guys have
Unicoi State
seen,
Park.
yeah, there you go. Helen, Georgia. Yeah. You guys have seen, okay, it says Helen, Georgia. Our little teaser promo ad that we put out for our conference
Yes,
next
yes.
year.
Do you have it?
Yeah, let me share that. Let me pull it up first. You have to enable the screen share. I better, yeah, I can't show all my screen. I'll disclose too many details.
Oh, don't disclose too many details. You and your classified information. Hey, Pissy Chrissy, Medic Mo, thanks for the cookie. I see you got the gold pills working, fam. Good looking out. She swears the ghost followed her back from my house and is now residing in her house, haunting her son. In case you guys didn't know, that would be Medic Mo on the Foxhole. There you go, Tyler. Go ahead. Break it down.
It's possible. Yeah, May 2nd through the 5th, 2022, Grafton, Illinois, which Grafton, Illinois is like a gem in the middle of the Midwest. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a small town, a river town. This property is just breathtaking. It's hard to describe. I can't even believe it was available, that we got it. It's all manifesting beautifully. And we're working diligently right now behind the scenes. We're building a website. We're trying to get everything put together so we can release the details as soon as possible and just launch this thing. And we'll have 9 months to promote it, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping maybe even as early as sometime next week we'll be able to launch the website and just launch the whole thing.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, stay tuned.
Right. Looking forward to that. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'm excited about that. It's something I didn't even think that we were gonna do, that I was ever gonna do. But then people were like 3 people in the same week all suggested that, Journey to Truth throwing a conference. And while I was at ECETI, like I literally was receiving downloads about this conference, like how it was, what it was going to be about, how we were going to pull it off. Like it was just like building itself in my head while I was there. And then I just knew
you had to do it.
I just knew like this is happening. And it's the second I got home. I mean, it's just unbelievable how it just came together.
That is awesome.
So, and we're still, working out a few kinks, not even kinks. We're just working out some details, and yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you don't really see a lot of stuff in the Midwest, so to speak. So that's good.
And we're in a fortunate position to make it very affordable. So, it's
awesome.
it's gonna be exciting. Yeah.
Sounds like fun. All right, Tyler. The Vatican is alleged to have been secretly involved with what American organization? Is it A, the NAACP, B, the NCAA, C, the Mafia, or D, the Justice League?
The Justice League.
Obviously, the Pope is on the Justice League, right?
What were the answers again?
All right. The Vatican is alleged to have been secretly involved with what American organization? A, the NAACP, B, the NCAA, C, the Mafia, or D, the Justice League?
I mean, the Mafia is so broad. Like anything could be. Like St. Louis had a Mafia. I mean, could be the Mafia, could be a.
I love how they say American organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Golden Crisp says all of them, right?
Well, so if it is Mafia, why that's racist? They're saying that's only American.
Yeah, they say that. They don't know about La Cosa Nostra, man. They don't know. They don't know. It is the Mafia, allegedly. It could be, right? Yuvonda said the NAACP. You never can tell, right? Yeah, allegedly the Mafia. Which, like I said, I know in World War II, the Mafia also helped to smuggle some Nazis, and so did the Vatican. So maybe that's what they're referring to. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one detail in that video you played last night was where they smuggled in the Nazis. They said Boston and Florida, somewhere in Florida, right? That was a detail I had never heard before.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good information in that video.
Yeah.
All right. The Monkey Man, right? The Monkey Man is one of the only mythical creatures known to have what? A, facial and body hair. B, a Wikipedia page. C, an official police sketch. Or D, extraterrestrial origins.
Repeat that. I was reading a comment.
The Monkey Man is one of the only mythical creatures known to have what? Is it A, facial and body hair, B, a Wikipedia page, C, an official police sketch, or D, extraterrestrial origins?
I'm going to go with C.
A police sketch?
Yeah.
What is the Monkey Man? Do we know? I don't even know what that is.
It sounds like
sounds like the Muffin Man. Like, do you know the Muffin Man?
The Monkey Man, the
Oh,
Muffin Man.
right? Could be. I don't know.
It just feels like C's right, and I feel like I've heard about this before, but I don't remember much.
Right?
I could
Yeah.
be totally wrong.
Blue,
Could
I
be.
also don't know. I've never heard of the Monkey Man. Felix says golden testicles. Could be. Could be. Yeah, I see a lot of people are saying C. Uh, it is an official police sketch, right? It is C, an official police sketch. I kind of want to look that up. I wonder what'll happen if I click on things.
I got you. Let
There
me
you
look.
go. Right? Official police sketch of the Monkey Man? Like, what the hell? He's a man that is a monkey. I got that part. I kind of figured that was where they were going with that. Well, like, what did it do? It's got to be in Florida, right?
Why?
It just makes sense to me. Florida man, monkey man, I don't know. The shiniest balls in the East, maybe.
I don't even want to. Don't Google that.
What
Don't
is it?
Google.
Oh
Don't
no.
Google official police sketch of Monkey Man.
No, you got to. Put it up. What is it? now, now I want to know.
It's racist, is what it is.
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
I can.
I mean, if use your better judgment, dude. If you think we should put it up there, how old is it? Where was the police sketch done? Was it Florida?
Hang on a sec. What's going on here? Oops.
Yes,
That's
Tiffany. There's an airport in St. Louis.
yeah. Oh, they wondering where how.
Mhm.
So the venue is actually 43 miles away from the airport, which isn't. It's like a 45-minute drive, 50 minutes if depending on traffic. But it's worth it. That's about as close as we can get.
Frightening me says show us the monkey man. Dude, like I'm already on borrowed time here on YouTube. That's why I keep telling you guys, go over and join the free speech platforms, please. If you haven't made a Rokfin
It's
account, do it.
India in 2001.
I mean, what crime did he commit that he needed a police sketch? Do we know?
Okay, this is the actual. Like I thought this was a joke, but this is what's coming up as the sketch. Let me make this a little bigger here.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What? Well, I can't. It's just tiny everywhere I'm clicking. Why can't I get a big picture of it?
Learn something new here every week. To tell you what his crime was?
Yeah, it's all here.
This is true, Shanjo. The Hindus have monkey men gods. I didn't even think about that. I just Florida man was just like a thing in my head for some reason, but apparently Golden Chris says it was seen by a Karen.
Am I sharing this?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's not worth it. You guys can just look it up.
What was his crime?
Google official police sketch of Monkey Man. I dare you.
It's that freaking bad? Bruh. All right. Well, here's a question for you. The U.S. Air Force facility commonly known as Area 51 is said to contain what? Right? A human cloning facility? B, pieces of a crashed alien ship? C, a stage used for fake moon landings? Or D, an interdimensional portal?
Well, all of them
All
are
of
possible,
them, right?
but I think they're gonna say the alien craft.
Crashed alien craft. Final
Yeah.
answer, right? They
Yeah.
put some of these, or I guess if you don't do this, maybe this would be new information, right?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
yeah, you'd be surprised if somebody might pick this game up and
yeah,
probably
some of them
laugh
are
at everything.
man, some of them are so easy though, right? Yeah, it is obviously pieces of a crashed alien craft. Some of these questions, man.
The cloning facilities at in Dulce, New Mexico.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm glad you just said that. Guys, how did Phil Schneider die? Does anybody remember? Somebody was literally just asking me about this, and for the life of me, I could not remember how he died. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
I thought so. Monkeys helped Rama to build some land bridge to an island. It really exists submerged. I saw that. I did. I actually saw that. There were some people speculating that that could have been Atlantis off the southern tip of India, submerged. Actually, there are several submerged cities on the coast of India that have real potential to be super advanced. With a catheter tube.
Is that what they're saying?
Well, that's what Mary Mai strangled with a catheter tube. That sounds right to me.
Strangled. Okay.
Claimed it was a suicide. That's right.
I
I knew it was something crazy.
I knew it was something to do with alleged suicide, but
isn't it always? Right? But he stuck to his story till the day that he died, for sure.
I'm not finding anything about that on Google, obviously.
That sounds right to me, though. Like, he supposedly pulled his own catheter out and strangled himself with it, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something wild like that. All right. What technology randomly started to inform people that the end of the world would be on July 27th of 2014? Right? Was it A, Google Chrome browsers, B, Apple's Siri, C, Emotronics Funky Furbies, or D, Tickle Me Elmo dolls?
I don't know.
The Tickle Me Elmo dolls were creepy as shit, dude.
I remember that.
All right.
I remember.
Technology randomly started to inform people that the end of the world would be July 27th of 2014. Was it A, Google Chrome browsers, B, Apple Siri, C, Emotronics Funky Furbies, or D, Tickle Me Elmo dolls?
I mean, Siri makes the most sense. I just don't know when Siri would. Yeah, when Siri was around then. Yeah, for
2014?
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Siri was around.
Everybody's saying Siri, right? It was definitely Siri, right? July 20. Man, listen. Them freaking robots say all kinds of crazy shit. Like, there are a million YouTube videos of, like, Alexa and Siri just saying the creepiest stuff.
Well, who was it you that went down the rabbit hole of, like, why they named it Siri and Alexa after real people?
No.
That developed, I forgot what it was, but or it's the name of a project, like a mind control project or something crazy. Like it was a black budget mind control project or something along those lines named
I don't
Siri
doubt it.
that they just like overtly made the name of their device, you know.
I don't doubt it. I don't trust any of it. I mean,
or mind control or spy technology, whatever it was, you know.
I mean, the shit definitely spies on you. It's on all the time. Like
I had years ago, my ex-girlfriend, she moved out and I had no idea that there is an Amazon Echo in my spare bedroom still, that she left it in there. I hadn't even checked in that room. I just never went in there. And my friend came over and we were talking and he was like, yeah, blah, blah. And he mentioned Alexa and this thing started talking in my bedroom.
Oh, I'd have had a freaking fit.
It freaked me out because I didn't know it was in there. We both looked at each other. We're like, what the hell? So here's the weird thing is it wasn't even on. We were like, wait a second. And
like it wasn't plugged in?
Yeah. So we were like, this is weird. So we came and tried plugging it in. We went to different outlets. It wouldn't even come on when we plugged it in. It was like broken. And maybe that's why she left it. I don't know. But it was legitimately broken. Like we could not get it to power up. Yeah.
Oh, that's That's the damn devil, dude.
Hmm.
What? That's crazy.
This is the same guy I was with. We were tossing around a racquetball in his driveway, and we were just tossing it back and forth. And then he threw it to me, and I missed it or something, and it bounced in the garage all the way in front of his truck, and we just like heard it stop, like and we were just like, quit playing catch. And we're sitting there talking to each other, and the racquetball comes flying out of the garage at an upward angle right between both of us. And we looked at each other like we just saw a ghost. And we looked in the garage. We were freaking out. We walked in there because like thought something was in there, and nothing. That was crazy.
So was he haunted or was it you?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe him. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah, it seems like that's crazy, dude.
that was one of the wildest things. Because that ball, we both agreed, like, no, it stopped. Because neither of us, it landed in a place to where we would have had like squeeze between the truck and the wall to even get to it. So we just gave up on it. And it just flew out of the garage right between us.
That's creepy shit, dude.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't trust any of them things. Like if you ask if they're recording you, allegedly they won't answer. I don't have one. I refuse.
I don't either.
Like it's bad enough my phone is listening all the time, and God knows what else. This thing and
Yeah.
that's
Well, then I heard the whole like there was that whole theory about smoke detectors listening to you, like they were the first version of it. That's why it was like mandatory in everybody's house.
right.
Uh, your smoke detectors had the ability they could tap into it and record if
Oh,
they
that would
wanted to.
suck,
Yeah, I mean, who knows? But
right? I mean, I have cameras and shit now. Like
yeah,
I don't, it's
I don't have none. I don't have none of that. Come at me, bro. My friend was an ethical hacker, and he recommended that you don't have any security system on your home. He goes, it's so easy for them to hack.
oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, it says especially the cameras. He's like, dude, you're literally giving them a free pass to spy on you and watch you. And he said they do it. People do it, and it's not hard. He's an ethical hacker. He worked for Chartered, and he ended up working for somebody else, and they hire him to hack their own system so
Right,
they
right,
can.
right.
Yeah,
That'd be an awesome job.
yeah. And he said he told me the best security system is nothing.
I bet.
He
I
said with
bet.
today's technology, you're safer without anything.
Man, that shit just creeps me out
He
completely.
said he said they even took everything out of a house, but the person had a smart fridge, and
Yes.
there's a camera on the smart fridge, and he was able to hack the smart fridge and look into the people's kitchen.
Yeah.
All these smart appliances, all the stuff they
My
have built-in
friend's son
cameras.
used her smart fridge to access her other devices.
Hmm. Yeah,
Like
my
it's
house is
ridiculous.
very much a dumb
Yeah,
house.
oh, probably best way, right?
Yeah, I had to argue that to not to get or for them not to put the smart meter on my home.
Man. Well,
I'm the only house in my subdivision that doesn't have a smart meter because I fought for it.
I mean, you saw what they were doing, like altering people's home temperatures in Texas with the smart meter uh
Kate
during
is
the heat
what?
wave.
Kate said, I'm an ethical burger.
What?
She meant burglar.
What?
What'd you say during the heat wave?
They in Texas, people that had installed smart meters into smart thermostats into their home,
Yeah.
they were altering people's temperature settings,
Oh, I
to
can.
conserve energy, and people didn't understand what was going on. I mean, they had agreed to it. They didn't read the fine print, but
No, Kate said Tyler doesn't even have toilets. No, but I won't disclose what technology I use. Um, do you remember in Sedona, the Airbnb we stayed at? I remember it had a smart
yes,
thermostat,
right. Mm-hmm.
and my phone started playing ads for the exact thermostat that was in the
Of
house,
course
like
it
the
did.
exact model.
That's creepy, dude.
Which it doesn't even surprise us anymore. But
No.
all I was near it. I never,
Yeah, that's creepy as shit, man. And yes, I know, Cads. It's a smart thermostat. Sorry, I for a second there, smart meter, smart anything, just all becomes one thing in my head sometimes,
Mhm.
right? Um,
Yeah. Stay away from smart water too. I'm not even joking. There's a
man,
video on YouTube that the guy tests all the water bottles, like every one you could think of, and I forget what he drops in it, and if it turns green, if it turns yellow, basically it's like full of chemicals, and if it's green, then it's like pure. So whatever dye it is, and like smart water is all the way at the top of the list, like the worst, most chemically infused water.
oh, I don't doubt it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what makes it smart, right?
yeah,
It's supposed to have
yeah.
all
Who
them,
knows? Yeah, exactly. Like there might be 8 nanobots in smart water for all we know.
man.
But Fiji water is good. Life water is reverse osmosis, believe it or not. Any natural spring water is good. Um, and then a lot of them don't disclose whether there's fluoride in them or not, and they make you call.
Yeah,
I
well, a
did.
lot of the bottled waters are just public from just public water systems.
Yeah, yeah. One of them is advertised as rainwater, like straight up rainwater, purified rainwater, or something like that. I'm like, that I definitely would
What?
stay away from.
Right? Like, oh no, nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
But even I called, there's a natural spring water that I used to buy the bottles, and I called them because they don't disclose the fluoride content. And they said you have to call to find out. And they said there's like 0.0000, like 1% of naturally occurring fluoride or something is what they told me.
You got to call and ask. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, they know they're wrong for that shit. I don't know. You can't trust anything. You literally can't trust anything. That's the freaking problem. Like, you literally can't trust anything anymore. That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. All
No,
right.
you can't. Yeah. Sorry. We went way off there.
We always are off to the left. It's all right. All right. What is the name of the 1943 experiment that attempted to make the USS Eldridge invisible? Is it A, the Ghost Ship Project, B, the Eldridge Experiment, C, Cloak and Dagger, or D, the Philadelphia Experiment?
D.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, that's crazy, right? Because they were initially just trying to make a cloaking device, right? They were trying to cloak it from radar. They ended up doing what with it? Do you know?
Time traveling.
Time traveling. Have you ever seen the pictures that came back of the people that
Melted and they're halfway. Yeah, I've seen those
melded
old
into
photos.
the,
Yeah.
yeah, the
Mhm.
the walls and the bow and all kinds of shit on the ship? Um, yeah, well, that kind of gave it away, right? Yeah, it's obviously D, the Philadelphia experiment, right? Which I thought started in Montauk, but I could be wrong about that. Guys, I'm about to release the scratch-in. If you have any last-minute gold pills you want to throw into the pot, please feel free. They are the best way to support me and my content, and it, as always, is much love for that, guys. So yeah, it's the Philadelphia experiment. Oh, thanks, Cloaked. What's good with you? Is Foxhole down? No, I'm looking at it now. Should be up. Are you not able to get in on there? Right? Foxhole is still up,
Yeah, it looks like it's up.
right? They will say, "Are you
Oh,
talking to me?"
let's do 2 more quick questions.
Two more quick questions. Okay. All right. I got two for you. Right? Obviously, it was the Philadelphia experiment, guys. Oh, Foxhole may be down. Nope, it's
I don't
there.
know.
All right. Name the lake on the border of Korea and China that is inhabited by a dragon-like creature. Is it A, Lake Tianchi, B, Lake Chocho, C, Senchi, Lake of Fire, or D, Lake Titicaca?
C.
Senchi, Lake of Fire. Final answer?
Yes.
Thanks, Mary Maya, for the super chat, and Cloaked for the super chat. Much love to you guys. I appreciate that. Oh, Oh no, there you are, Cloaked. Thank you for the shades. I can donate, but I cannot see chat or video. Same issue Severe was having. I don't know. I'm lucky it went to Foxhole. Last week, we couldn't even get it to go to Foxhole. Um, Tyler, speaking of dragons, right? This is crazy. So last night,
Your dad saw another dragon?
No, my dad. No, but I learned something new. Did you know? Like everybody has not, maybe not everybody, but most people have heard the story of Daniel in the lion's den, right?
Yeah.
In the Bible. Did you know that in the Bible it actually says that Daniel destroyed a dragon?
Really?
Honest to God, I never knew that. Apparently, what had happened was, right? So the king, he goes to the king or whatever, and he's challenging the king on his gods, right? One of which is Baal, whatever. And the trick is, the king's servants are bringing in wine and food, and every night this god eats up the wine and the food. Daniel ends up proving that this is a false god because the king says, all right, I'm going to take all this stuff in there and we're going to lock the door. And if we come back in the morning and it's all gone, then clearly this god is real. Right? Well, they put the food in there. They lock the door. While they're leaving, Daniel spreads ashes on the floor by this god and all this food, right? Because he figures somebody's got to be breaking in there and taking the stuff out of there, right? And there'll be tracks, footprints, something. So they go back in the morning and the food's gone. And he says, well, there's footprints in the ashes, right? So then the king is like, oh, this was some shenanigans, right? Okay, so he believes Daniel. Well, then apparently Daniel has to go and kill a dragon as his second proof that this is also not a god. He kills a dragon. I never knew, right? Isn't that not crazy? Like a whole literal dragon talked about in the Bible. I did not know that. Thank you for the can share.
It's crazy, but it doesn't surprise me.
No, but I did not know there was any mention of a killing of a dragon in the Bible.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That sounds weird. I was thinking I've never heard this. Thank you, Share Within, for the can. Yeah, did you guys know that? Yeah, Daniel
one last question.
Killed a dragon. Tyler, it was Lake Tianchi, by the way. It was not Senchi, the Lake of Fire. It was
I forgot we didn't do. I said I guess Lake of Fire just because fire and dragon.
Right. Thank you, Blonde BLQ. Yes, I noticed it's on 6660 in the gold pills. Thank you. All right, last question. Tyler.
Yes.
Don't be yawning. Right?
I know, right?
What campground near San Francisco allegedly hosts the annual meeting of the Illuminati leadership? Is it A, Camp World Domination, B, Berkeley Park, C, Camp David, or D, Bohemian Grove?
E, Camp FEMA.
Camp FEMA.
Camp David.
Obviously. Final answer?
Sure.
Okay. Anybody else have a guess? Guys? Right? Kaz Potter says D. Yeah, Tyler. Thumper Rose says D. It's Bohemian Grove, bruh.
Oh, yeah, it is Bohemian Grove.
You ain't even listening. Tyler's like, can we just end the stream now, guys?
Yeah.
Right?
It is Bohemian Grove, obviously. Yeah,
obviously.
I don't know why
Come on, man. Come on, man.
It's all right. I'm allowed to do that.
Once in a while, it's fine, right? Let's see. So you guys got your lemons on DLive. I see Morning Flower, Julie65, Terry Lashley, and Asti Ball. And then you guys got I released the scratching on Foxhole, so you got that. Tyler, what do you got coming up this week? Anything that you can disclose to us lowly peasants?
No, I don't do it for that reason. People think
I know I'm
I'm
pissing with you.
Pissing with me?
Yeah, just pissing with you, sir.
Yeah. That's funny. No, we have a packed month. We're already booked out for the next month and a half, so that's pretty cool. And Aaron's I was gonna go to Mount Shasta at the end of the month for that conference, but
That's right. I
Uh,
forgot about that.
Aaron will be there. But that one looks pretty awesome. I forgot what they even call that one. But yeah, like Alex Collier is going to be there. If you guys know who he is, it's like his first time doing a conference in like 7 years or something. So it's a big deal.
I bet.
Yeah.
No shows. All right. Well,
Mel Tulip, Tyler needs a donut. Yeah, I do. Like I just got hit with this wave of tiredness. Actually, I'm just like,
I see you ready to pass out.
mhm.
Well, thank you, mods. Much love, guys. As always, it has been fun. Please, if you haven't made the free Rokfin account, go over there and do that. My channel is over there for $9.99 a month. You can get any premium content that I post. Alara's over there. You also get everybody on the platform. Fearless joined pill.net finally today. That's another one. Support your free speech platforms. Go over and join pill.net. Get your Foxhole account set up so you can come hang out with the rest of us in the woodshed. Yeah, I think that's about it. Bruh, it was nice hanging with you. I'll go ahead and put this exit music on. So much love to you guys, and we will catch you next week.
Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't pass out yet. Damn, man.
Right? Test well, rest well, Tyler. No, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the donations also.
Yes, much love to you.
And you're welcome, Yuvonda.
Yuvonda, right?
That's a new name since I didn't know you make wands. So.
Yes, all her information is in my description below, along with my Cash App, and you can donate directly at loyal2ThaFoil.com, like you already know. Yeah, Yuvonda made this awesome wands. I got little mini. Did I show you the little mini pyramids too? Look at this guy.
Oh, nice.
Right? Isn't he cute? She sent me 3 of them. I can set them up like the pyramids of Giza.
Somebody just said, laugh my ass off at the duct tape. Started late. It is not started.
That guy's my freaking hero, man. He was like, I'm gonna mummify your ass. He was killing me with that shit.
You don't touch my titties.
Right. He's like, I don't get down like that.
Stay sane, Tyler. I think everybody thinks I lost my mind tonight.
Lost it.
I showed up dressed as a...
Right.
As
Jason.
A cool
were you Jason or Justin?
Yeah, it was a cool border.
Cool border, snow border.
And I got the Bohemian Grove question wrong.
Yeah, how could you miss that, man? Come on, even on your sleepiest day.
I know, right? Well, then once you said it, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. But I got it wrong.
Kate says, love the Shinfo conversation at the end.